Perhaps the question of the day is this: what would you do if everything outside of you failed you today? If everything that you lean on and depend on, rely on, to use another adjective if you will, what if it all failed, collapsed, crumbled, and was not there, readily available for your usage? What if the grocery store closed? Would you be able to survive? What if Walgreens and Amazon shut down? Where would that leave you, us? What if the water system stopped working today? What if you didn't have any electricity for a day or a week or a month? Or supplies that you deemed necessary to operate your everyday life were not available or readily available to you? I know there are those that's listening to what I'm saying right now are saying, oh, that would never happen. Are you certain? My friends, listen to me very, 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 very carefully. Did you not know that there are wars that have been going on this planet for 2 or 3 years already? Russia and Ukraine. Did you know that there are millions of people who are displaced right now, living outdoors? No toilet, no running water, no food, limited clothing and shelter, living just out in the open as a result of war. The same thing is true in the Middle East. The Israel-Palestinian war, Hamas and what have you. There are millions of people displaced. So what I just said to you prior to me making that statement, apparently those people are familiar with what I just said. They don't have anywhere to go. Do you honestly believe that those atrocities are just remote situations and can never occur on this soil? You'd like to believe that, wouldn't you? But there are places in the South that have experienced hurricanes and storms that have displaced hundreds and even thousands of people in the past couple years here in America. How do you think those people feel to see their homes collapse to the ground from tornadoes and storms? Decimated. Why do you think it couldn't happen to you or won't happen to you? So, do you know how to cook? If you had to. I learned how to cook when I was a child. I cook better than most women right now. And most of them will brag that I do. Do you know how to sew? I learned how to sew when I was a child. I learned how to garden when I was a child. I don't know everything about every plant in the forest or the woods, but I can learn and add what I already know, or add to what I already know. I know a little bit about electricity. You know, I learned to be, or I was an electrician apprentice. I know the basics. I know the basics of carpentry. I know enough to survive if I had to. But do you? Most people, when an emergency occurs, they run to the grocery store, they run to Walmart, they run to various other stores, Target and so forth. But after a while, their shelves are empty. What do you do then if you can't get a flashlight? or if you can't get batteries to that flashlight, or if you can't get bottled water. What am I saying? Are you preparing for the worst? This is not a doomsday message. This is a be prepared message. Proactive message. How many people are prepared for the next 6 months if peradventure something were to happen on a catastrophic level? Are you prepared? You see, you won't be able to go and get money out of an ATM. Do you have something put away to trade with if you had to? Honestly, think about it. Or are you only dependent upon and reliant upon running to the store? You won't be the only person that's thinking like that. You got to deal with traffic. You have to deal with irate people, violent people, anxious people, angry people that are going to be vying for the same resources that you are. Only so many people are going to be able to get it. When things really get hard, when the grid goes down, if and when it does go down, somebody's going to come knocking at your door because they were not prepared. You need to think on these things. You know what? You have to prepare for war in time of peace, is what I'm saying to you. That was it. And that was all for right now. Brother Teacher out.